Hi, it's Pierre Coombs, Managing Director of Big Wolf Marketing. Today, I'm going to do a video talking about how you can actually generate sales within your business, how you can sort of increase your client base or how you can increase your sales. So it's going to be a short video, but we're going to cover a couple different points to really help you think in a more effective way so you can create the right strategies or do the right channels of marketing to really increase sales. So number one, and this is a really big factor, is it's a numbers game. You really need to do as much outreach as you possibly can, because while it sounds really cliche, it completely is a numbers game. You need to get leads in order to then convert them, and dependent on your conversion rate, you really have an idea of how many leads you need to generate. But often it's the case that a lot of companies that you reach out to, a lot of individuals you reach out to when you're selling a prospect a product or a service, they might not be at a buying stage. They might be in sort of an educational stage, so where they're sort of discovering what the market has for their challenge, or when they're looking at buying something, they'll often do a bit of research, more so when it's higher ticket product. So that means really, because you don't know where prospects are in terms of their buying stage, you need to do lots of marketing, to have lots of conversations or have lots of outreach in order to net. If you think about it like fishing, you need to net a certain amount of fish in order to then obviously cipher through them to see the ones that are effective leads, or it's the right fish if you're looking at that kind of scenario. So when you've got more leads or you've got the right types of fish, you then need to work out which ones are going to convert into either a great supper or, of course, in this instance, a sale or a customer, or prospect that's at a higher stage or a sort of a lower stage rather in your sales pipeline. So as you take them through the funnel, obviously at the very top, if you imagine an upside down triangle, you have a certain amount of leads, then those prospects rather, then a certain amount of those turn into leads, and then warm leads, then appointments or conversations, and then proposals. And of course, then at the very bottom, you've got the outcomes, so the sales, all the clients that are brought on board. So numbers is a huge thing. Number two is the type of communication method that you're having with a prospect. The higher the ticket value, and when I say higher ticket, the more expensive your product or service is, the more handheld, in the most sense, a prospect is going to want to be sort of led in their buying journey. They're going to have a level of needing to establish a trust or a belief in your product and service. And so telemarketing, reaching out to a prospect, talking to them, understanding their objections, their challenges, their pain points, what they're looking to achieve, or the goal or the solution that they're trying to find for the challenge. That's really important. And you can also have a sort of a multi-channel approach, so telemarketing, email, social media. When you're looking at an inbound potential campaign, so doing things like Google ads, perhaps not so much Google ads, more sort of social advertising like Facebook or LinkedIn, any campaign where you can put information there for them to look at and then, actionably fill out a form or click through to your website. You need to really focus on the challenge and adding value to get them to do that. And it's the same when you speak to a prospect and you're doing outbound, it's trying to understand what are the motivating factors behind their purchase or, their journey. What are they looking for? What do they need? What boxes do they need ticked? And so that's really important as well. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this very sort of brief video, giving you some points to factor in when you're thinking about the ways that you can bring in new clients. If you are looking for a strategy, if you're looking for advice, if you're looking for done-for-you services like telemarketing or email marketing, don't forget you can reach out bigwolfmarketing.co.uk. For new clients, if you quote 10%, we'll give you an initial 10% off your first campaign with us. Well, thank you very much. And if you've enjoyed this, subscribe, and there'll be more videos in the coming few weeks.